Welcome to the True Rotarian Podcast. This podcast is specially designed for all the true Rotarians by a true Rotarian. Namaskar dosto. Welcome to True Rotarian Podcast. This is the place where we discuss all value systems about Rotary, Rotary principles, Rotary ethics, and today we are going to discuss a very important element of Rotary. We are going to talk about the interactive wing of Rotary, which is Rotary International's youth program, which started many years ago. To take this talk forward, we have a very eminent personality with us, Rotarian Dr. Puri. Mona ji, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to welcome you to True Rotarian Podcast. And something about Dr. Puri, I was reading a biodata. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it took me 20 minutes to read it. So let me sum it up. She is a great teacher, an educationist, and above all, she's a great human being. And believe you me, she is a true Rotarian. A true Rotarian coming to a True Rotarian Podcast. She has had some very distinguished positions in our district. She was an assistant governor in 2021 and 22, regional chair economic and community development in 2023-24, district interact chair. The topic that we are going to talk about of district 3011 in 2024 and 25. And friends, she is going to take over yet another very important position of new generation exchange chair 2025-26 very, very soon. Welcome once again, Mona ji.
Thank you and a namaskar to everybody who is watching, and thank you podcast by True Rotarians, I believe. And it's a pleasure being over here, Himanchi. And whatever you have talked about, no matter my biodata, 20 minutes, it hardly was because it was just spontaneously. He said ki bhej do kuch, and it was whatever I had. No matter, yes, I am an educationist, and that's why I enjoyed working this year as an interact chair. And when you asked me ki to talk about this on this podcast, I think so it was very close to my heart. And as we were discussing before this also, that when I've worked so closely, it's really nice talking to you all about it and being over here. Thank you very much for having me over here to share my ideas, whatever we are going to do, the chit chat and the podcast, whatever you're calling.
So let's talk about Interact clubs and how this particular thing began.
Interact is not a club, I believe.
Okay.
It's a movement.
Mm-hmm.
And if in a single liner I say, it will be something what you do in the Rotary in the clubs. So Rotary in the schools.
Mm-hmm.
It started long 1962, I believe. It was Melbourne High School and Florida, USA. And since then, it is a global movement because we want to just streamline what the thought process is. We say na charity begins at home, but it begins in the childhood. We start developing these kind of things, no matter it's working for the society or leadership or something. But yes, with the schools, the age groups we covered in Interact is 12 to 18 years of old age. So it can be 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. This child is in those classes, I believe. And this is what Interact is. And might be it must have been thought that why not inculcate these ideas, this philanthropist ideas, what we say in the school age, so that these are the father of the nation. It's very beautifully said, the youth is the father of nation. So might be this is the thought process, not why not we start afresh at the seeds type.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Today I'm told there are 20,000 clubs all over the world, and they are in about 159 countries.
Yeah, it is something like that.
Interact clubs.
Interact clubs. And you'll be surprised to know that 5,000 Interact clubs are in our country.
Wow.
And I would like to share this over here that in District 3011, when I took over as an Interact chair, that is 1st July 2024, there were 165 Interact clubs.
Wow.
In District 3011. And today, right now, we have 240, approximately 240 clubs.
That's a huge percentage increase.
Yeah, and it's really nice because like I would give the credit to you type of a people who are coming forward to share things with the Rotarians that yes, what is Interact and how can we do something with the children, and the credit goes to a senior Rotarian like you. So sharing otherwise sometimes they get lost also. But the Rotarians are playing a vital role in developing the Interact Club. And I'm really proud to say that District 3011 has 240 clubs.
Now, what is the key advantages of students going through Interact clubs?
It is a great learning. And as we were talking earlier about a true Rotarian, it's always a Rotarian. An Interactor, it's always an Interactor. There are many advantages, and the word itself, the interact, it comes from international and action. So there are many advantages of getting into Interact. You learn leadership, community service. We were talking about this so many minutes ago also, and services as a Rotarian, the Rotary Club believes the goal is service above self. The same way it applies to Interact also, selfless service kind of, this has a goal. So community service, this health and all the focus area what we cover in Rotary, they all are covered in Interact also. But the major thing is we make leaders. Rotary also, as you said, now every 30th June, a person steps down and the other person comes in. So I believe Rotary is the best platform to make leaders and how to be leaders also.
Wow, that means the sort of making of a leader starts at the age of 12 and 18, which I believe you've done a fantastic job, the kind of percentage increase that you've had. Now, District 3011 is grown. You think the similar growth is there in India and globally also, or?
I think so. We should be proud because you also are District 3011. Our district plays a vital role globally, and we have a good impact and good say also globally. No matter India, though it's a very small, you can say, but our district has a good position in the globe recognition. So we should be proud of that. And yes, I should be proud because my Interactors play a vital role in that. They also have a significant role in that.
Fantastic. As we discussed that you are an educationist by heart, from the heart, and you have practiced this particular thought process in your profession. And now since you go to the schools, sort of talk to children, you must be talking to the teachers also. And can you let's talk about the role of teachers in various schools who are in charge of the Interact movement in their schools?
Indian mythology, they always say Atiti Devo Bhava, and Guru is the foremost apart from the Dev also, because when we say na Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, and then again we say ki Guru Govinda Ukhade Kake Lago Pai. It's like Guru is worshipped first.
Fantastic.
So beautifully what your question is, it's again whenever I'm talking, I'll just try to make it, summarize it like this, that the Interact clubs are led by the president of the Interact club, but for the Rotarians, the point of contact is the teachers in charge. They are like the Sutradhar, whatever we want to talk in, because they are running the schools are itself an institution. They have their own commitments, their own work, the teachers are committed. But whenever we are forming an Interact club, we need write down, there's a small form which we have to fill and send it to the Rotary International, and then proper certificate comes. In that first thing is written the advisor's name.
Okay.
Or if you can, terminology can be changed as a teacher in charge.
Right.
Because that person will be a point of contact for the Rotarians to enter that school.
Fantastic.
Because as you said, 30th June, one person will be stepping down, the other, because children are also growing from class 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, everything.
But the teachers will remain the same.
The teachers,
In charge
mostly the school says that it will remain the same.
Oh, that's
or
wonderful.
there is a combo of 2 or 3 teachers. This also I would like to share over here. This has to be updated in the RI website yearly,
Wow.
which sometimes I would request from this podcast that the presidents of the club please take this into account, that as you file up your on your citation on the website of RI, kindly consider this also a mandate, that it has to be updated.
That means what you're saying is the parent Rotary Club, which sort of sponsors an Interact Club,
Yes.
also has an important role to play in the entire thing. Like you said, they have to update the information on the website of RI, and obviously they must be also having some programs with the Interact Clubs.
I would start from your question itself. What did you say? A parent club.
Yes.
What is parent? You have to do the hand-holding, you have to do the parenting, you have to accolade, appreciate everything. It's your child, it's a parent club, ka bachcha. So it's a child, you have to nurture that club and bring it to your level. You have to include, of course, you include your children in all the functions, don't you do that? A
Yes.
parent does that. So again, it's win-win situation if you do. Parent club, I'll come back to the question. Yes, parent club plays a vital role. Parent club has to sponsor few things the year round, because there are few activities what we consider. One is the DIITS, that is District Interact Installation and Training Seminar. Then the other thing is District Interact Leadership Assembly, what we call DILA. So, and many more programs, but these two are major, we can say. Then there are zonal events of the Interactors also. So there the Rotarians, the parent club plays a vital role.
Very nice.
Because, and then again through the teachers, as I'm coming to the back question, because yes, the teachers, we should really thank the teachers, because they are themselves working so hard with the regular activities. But for us Rotarians, they are burning the oils. Yes, they have to work, and this is something extra they are doing.
Wonderful.
So,
Wonderful.
hats off to both of them, the parent as well as the teacher. Both are needed to nurture the interact.
Monaji, we discussed Interact movement at the school level. We have discussed the entire thing at the club level, how important is the liaison with schools and the clubs, and how a parent club should do the hand holding of all the interactors and the small children who are in this, I would say, enjoying the joy of giving back to the society. Now, how important is the role of a district?
I would like to share over here that the district again has an interact team, which includes district interact chair, the co-chair, and the new gen chair is also there. And likewise, we have a district interact council. We amongst these school children only, the interactors, we have a district interact representative of that district, and then few ZIRs we call zonal interact representative. We divide, the way we divide the district into the zones, we divide the interact clubs also, because there are 240, if I say, the schools. How will you manage? So for the implementation and day-to-day activities and smooth running of it, we have certain zones, and this is zonal interact representative. As I told you that we have some events also. The district interact team with the council and the teacher in charge, these are just a facilitator to help all the activities happening smoothly. We organize conferences, we support them organizing conferences or leadership program, and as I said that we have exchange programs also.
Right.
We have zonal events. These all, it's the, I can say, the duty or the job profile of the district interact chair and the team to just help it smooth sailing. Sometimes we become a bridging the gap, we can say, the presidents and the Rotarians, because all the Rotarians are professionals. They are managing their own profession also. And this is just a voluntary, and as you know, Rotary is an international NGO. We all over here are voluntary service.
Yes.
So sometimes there is gaps. It's our duty at the district team level to fill up the gaps and try to make the sailing smooth with the interactors.
Wonderful, wonderful. Would you like to say a few words to all the interactors who are listening to your this podcast? Any message for them?
I think so. More than the interactors, the Rotarians will be listening this. So I would definitely, in the end, it was a beautiful session. I believe many things we have covered, but I would like to request each and every Rotarian that let's continue encouraging, supporting the youth and celebrating the youth, because as I said, these are the young leaders, and until next time, whatever it is, service above self begins with just first step of selfless service. So this can be inculcated, incorporated, nurtured in the interactors only by the parent clubs. And to the interactors, I would like to say that the children, you are not just an interactor, and as our host Hemanji has said, that once an interactor, then you go forward with the Rotractor, which is in the college level. And nowadays, so there are many Rotractors that whichever college, it's a community based also, you can do it. And then the journey goes to the Rotarians. So once a Rotarian, always a Rotarian, but I will say once a interactor, you are in the ladder of being a Rotarian. So Jai Hind and Jai Rotary.
Fantastic. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I've had the privilege of working very closely with few Rotarians who started their journey as interactors. Then they came into colleges and became Rotaractors. Today, they are proud Rotarians. I'm not exaggerating. The Rotarian who has passed through this particular journey of an interactor and a Rotaractor and then become a Rotarian is a far more seasoned Rotarian than a person who joins just the Rotary Club. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for your time. And thank you all to all the interactors, Rotaractors and Rotarians. And thank you, Bonaji, for sparing your time. Thank you and Jai Hind.